Hi, this is Devin Haub with Remax. I just wanted to share a quick video about the importance of pricing your home correctly and a couple different strategies on how you price, and then most importantly, the photography and the marketing. There's a big difference in the end result if you get it all correct. And I just kind of found a perfect scenario to compare. And anyway, so I just sold this home a week ago. This is a twin home, two homes attached at the hip. They have their own backyards. We listed for $239, but we sold for $250, and we did that in 2 days. Meanwhile, another one hit the market after us, and they figured, well, hey, those guys got $250, so why don't we try for $250? And I guess you're not seeing that, so let me change the view. So they actually tried for $249, and then now, 2 weeks later, they're at $235. They didn't get it. You know, a couple things about pricing your home correct. I don't actually think if we were at $249 we would have got $250, or even I don't even think we would have got $249. And here's why. You look at this house. This home was a rental for like 6 years, and you'll see. You know, let me go back. Let me get my head out of the way here. You'll see it's just a little bit used. You know, oil on the driveway, concrete's cracked up right there. You know, tiles dated. The carpet's original. You can see the stains over the years, and it's completely flattened out. That wall is definitely nice. It's got a nice touch. And these photos look great. The lighting's good. The angles are good. The lens is good. It doesn't look huge, but it's not tiny either. You know, and so you'll notice here that countertop's different than this countertop. Microwaves on the fridge. It's electric stove. It's not like your top dollar type of condition, but it's obviously not bad. So I sold a different twin home in that neighborhood about 6 months ago for $245,000, but it was like a designer's home. It was very nice on the inside, like really nice. And they upgraded the flooring and stainless steel appliances and two-tone kitchen cabinets. It was really, really pretty. So I figured, the market's going up. This home is kind of in a pretty used rental shape, so let's go $239, and we ended up getting $250. So these guys, similar condition. I'll give them a little bit of credit. You know, their grass is dying a little bit. They could be a little bit worse off than ours, but they tried for $249.9. They're at $235 now. There's no way they're going to get $235. Because too much time's lost. They've lost their momentum, so they're going to negotiate likely somewhere in the 230s. You compare photography, though. This is bad. This is like cell phone shots. You know, the sky is a little less blue. The interior's not even, they don't even have the lights on. It's just like a bunch of shadows everywhere. You can't tell the scope of the size of the living room because there's not a good lens. That's a king bed in there. So the room is obviously a good size, but you can barely see because of the lens. You know, so anyway, the photography is just no good. And it could make a big difference. So getting the right photography, getting the right pricing strategy will really help, and making sure, you know, I always list homes on a Wednesday, create a sense of urgency to do an open house on Saturday, so there's just a short window of time for buyers to try to put an offer in and stop the open house. And that's exactly what happened here. We didn't even hold the open house. We took this offer when it came in. We only gave $500 towards closing costs, and we told them up front, we're not doing any closing costs, but after the due diligence, some of the, you know, the back door slider was leaking, and the floor had a hole in the linoleum, and whatever. So we say, here's $500. You know, leave us alone. You guys are happy. We're happy. Let's move on to the closing. So, you know, this negotiation's not getting positioned to be looking too optimistic for the seller. They're kind of losing momentum as time goes on. So anyway, pricing it, getting it done right. So we're going to sell this home for a minimum of $11,000 more than the next neighbor with the same thing. And so that's, you know, I know right now there's a big battle of, you know, it's so easy to sell a home, we can just use technology to do it and blah, blah, blah. And that's true, but I think I made up my commission on this one for sure. You know, I only charged these guys 1.5%, and that's typically what I do charge. If it's going to be a little bit more difficult of a sell, maybe I'll charge 2%. Anyway, you know, 1.5% of that was like whatever, $4,000 or something like that, and you know, they sold for $11,000 more, and who knows what they listed for with this other person as well. And so anyway, I hope that I can continue to bring value to people that I know, people that are able to watch this video, whether I know you or not. I'll pass you that same listing fee, but I'll give you a much more professional experience. And you know, I love what I do. I study the market. I know the inventory. I show homes every day to buyers, and I'm selling homes every day as well. These are all my listings. You know, just recently, if I can get the page to load here, let me get me out of the way. Just to be fully transparent, I sell a lot of listings all the time, and so I'm used to negotiating every day. Looks like the page isn't going to load. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope that you learned something.